What is up, guys? So in this lesson I wanted to show you a ridiculously cool lick that you can use over any minor 2-5-1. And I actually got this lick from transcribing one of Bill Evans's solos the other day, and I just had to share it with you because it is ridiculously cool. If you want the notation for this lick in all 12 keys, then you can either purchase it through the link in the description, or you could think about becoming a member at the PianoPig Academy, where you get all resources and lesson supplements for free. So let's get straight into it. So we're going to be looking at this lick in the key of D minor today. Hopefully you're already familiar with minor 2-5-1s. If you're not, then I've done an entire video on them, so go and check that out and then come back to this video. So in our left hand, we'll be using these voicings. For our E minor 7 flat 5, for our A7, we'll actually be playing an A altered. And for our D minor, we'll be playing a D minor 6-9. So I'd get those down before you learn the riff, and as I said earlier, if this all seems too unfamiliar, then go and check out the video on minor 2-5-1s. Once you have got those voicings down, it's time to get started with the lick. So here it is all together. And we can break that up into 3 parts, 1 part over each chord. So the first part goes like this. And we're pretty much outlining a B flat major 7 chord, starting on the major 7. Or you could see it as starting on the 11th of our E half diminished chord. And that would just be playing down the chord tones with that flat 9, and then landing on the 3rd. And then over the A7 we have a similar kind of thing. So this run is mainly based around a B flat minor chord, which is the 2nd chord found in the A altered scale. So we're kind of outlining that. Apart from we add in the C at the top and the bottom, and also accent that. So altogether we have this. And then we just have the last part to go. And although that may look and sound really cool, and maybe even complicated, if we break it right down, we are actually just playing up a D minor arpeggio. And you may be thinking, well, that's not at all what you're doing. But it is. The only difference is that we are adding an approach pattern before each note. So we start on the 5th, A. And then instead of going straight to the D, we play this approach pattern beforehand. And then instead of going straight to this F, we actually use the exact same approach pattern. So instead of just playing up the triad like this, we just add these approach patterns and get this. And then to get to this A, we use a slightly different approach pattern. So all together, and then to get to this top D, we just come down to it chromatically, and then we just finish on that A again. So that last part all together. So we haven't really applied any rhythm to it yet, and what we want to do is swing it. And a really good tip that really takes it to another level is to accent the high notes. And I literally mean every time a note comes that is higher up on the piano, or that it jumps up to, accent it. For example, so every time we jump up to a note higher up, you just accent it. You can apply this trick to a huge amount of bebop lines, and it really is a characteristic of that sort of sound. So let's now bring that last part up to speed. Let's put the whole thing together then. One more time. So that is a seriously cool lick you can learn over any minor 251. And we can thank Bill Evans for supplying the genius behind it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the lesson. If you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, hit that little red bell, and I will see you next time.